All right. So, I have 5 scenarios remaining. Not very many. Now. Okay. I want to work towards some retirements. This one's going to be really hard. Kill 6 more. Ice Wraith, Living Doom. Capture 3 enemies isn't too bad. That's 3 levels, and kill 15 imps is kind of eh. Let's train soldier. Does anybody have the money to train a soldier? I kind of don't think so. Let's see. I need somebody who can sell. Okay. Sell some money and now we can train a soldier. I'm so broke. Yeah, everybody's completely broke. That's alright. We don't need much more from these characters. So let's go Shackles with Infuser to the Guardian's Temple. This is a cool level. I haven't played it in a long time. If I remember correctly, there are going to be like electrified things. And maybe let's bring... We haven't gotten to play very much Snowflake. So let's bring Snowflake. And let's just go.
Annulled, the orchid leans in.
All right, Miser works. I don't particularly care about other people's goals. Snowflake cards surely are fine. Here, line of transference can be pretty good. I've been missing it, I think, the last couple times I've played Shackles. And that should be fine. Everything else should work. Infuser is really where things can get all haywire, because there are just so many cards that are so good. It becomes really hard to balance what to bring and what not to. So let's bring Remote Impact. And then I was also kind of struggling with not having ways of setting dark. Maybe I won't worry about it. We'll just... The Remote Impact will hopefully be enough. Let's see. With this party, Strike Fiends shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, everything here should be pretty good. I really like the Snow Imp movement. It's really hard for me to play the game without the Snow Imp movement nowadays. And then bring the Ooze. That works for me. What do I have in terms of potions? Okay, stamina and power, that's fine. Are you all potioned out? Yes, this Pain Simulacrum just doesn't work when you have Redemption on. Bring Swiftness for sure. Oh, okay. Well, I had an extra slot. Make sure we have the Trainer's Net, which we do. And then here, that's 5 potions. Oh, but I need to bring the Abyss Axe. Frozen Corpses, Ice Wraith, Living Doom. Okay. I am not certain of the story behind this level. But if it's the one I'm thinking of, there's a thing in the center, and it's going to send, like, electric jolts out in lines going from the center to the edge of the map. The problem is I don't remember what our goal is. I don't remember if it's to like destroy some of the jolts or something. I think there is endless spawning ruin machines. Maybe it's like survive to round 7, or maybe it's destroy the obstacles, the pillars at the end. Really not certain. But we will find out soon enough. Whenever any ruin machine dies while adjacent to a pillar, the pillar is destroyed. Oh, that's right. These things. The pillars cannot be destroyed in any other way. At the start of each turn, the next 2 pillars clockwise become active. All active pillars electrify the 4 water hexes closest to them and the 2 hexes between them and the altar. Whenever any hero or their summon starts their turn occupying an electrified hex or enters one with a non-jump, non-flying movement, they suffered hazard damage. Whenever any rune machine starts their turn occupying an electrified hex or enters one, it performs heal 1 self. Okay. So this is what is electrified right now, along with these water hexes. Now, when we start our turn or move into the water without jumping, we suffer hazard damage. Ruined machines would be healed. The thing rotates clockwise. Yes, so here and here. Okay. Ruined machines spawn endlessly. We have to destroy all 6 pillars, and then that is going to open up this area over here. It's not where I remember this being. Oh, okay, because I've previously started my characters down here. I think this is how the level's laid out in physical. Okay, well this is much better because these water hexes are electrified. So I want to ignore those. So this is a difficult place to be putting hazards for Snowflake. So what is my overarching goal? I want to kill these living spirits and this Shrike Fiend. That's priority number 1. That's a good job for Shackles. So I'll just start with Redemption Reprisal and try to take out potentially this living spirit with Redemption plus Reprisal. Here, I could make a lot of elements with Propulsive Tailwind. That's generally always pretty good. Then I would love to set something with my top. What if I just go straight and activate Caress of the Night right now? Let's just do that. Let's get that going. Because I want Wound for these living spirits potentially. It can help on the Ruin machines. The Strengthen is nice. And then maybe I can get out... Or would I want Boon of the Tempest more? I think I want Boon of the Tempest more. The only problem is then it's hard for me to get the Dark for Caress of the Night. But I could get it from the Shrike Fiend. Okay. And then now here I could set one of the elements that Infuser uses. And we can do it at 86. There we go. That works well. Okay. Alright, we didn't get Dark, but they're not eating ice at least, so I don't have to worry about that. Hasty Saw is probably good for me, so I just need to make Dark. Wait, no, it wasn't Dark. It wasn't Dark, it was Wind, because I played Boon of the Tempest. So we're just gonna undo real quick. So Cold Snap, Blinding Vortex, Redemption Reprisal, Propulsive with Boon. And I make wind here is the element that I needed. And now I think I go ahead and boots as well. A little painful to already have them gone, but this way I can get my stuff up and I deal way more damage. Well, instead of dealing like none, I actually deal significant damage. So block that. And put Suffer 4 right here. And that guy goes down. Go ahead and retaliate too. And 4 damage right here. Yeah, okay. It crit me, but it didn't crit me that much. Now this guy is adjacent to this obstacle. So killing him right there would get me my thing. Does move 3 jump. I'm not in deep enough for move 3 jump. This hex is not going to be electrified. It's going to be this one and this one. Means my water will be electrified. So I could move 2 to move out to not be electrified. Hazard damage is 4. That's not that big of a deal for Shackles. And then he can just stand still where he is. He actually kind of wants to stand still, I think. Snowflake moves forward, and Infuser, I don't know if moving forward helps me, but it doesn't hurt me. Then I will come over here. I want this guy to take damage, and I guess Cold Snap does 2 suffer damage right here, so that's probably worth something, although maybe it would be better to get them stacked. I don't know. And then now I can Boon of the Tempest. I want to get damage going on this Shrike Fiend. And I think I move here. And then we can go ahead and move Snowflake as well. Where does Snowflake want to go is the question. I could come down here to push the Shrike Fiend with Lifting Gust. It's not amazing, but it's something. Push the Shrike Fiend up here and make him not damage people. I could immobilize. That's not necessarily all that good. What could I do with a bottom that makes sense? We're not electrified here, and we won't be next turn either, so I could push this Ruin Machine to there. I would not mind getting off a Brittle. So can I get a bottom? No, I can't get a bottom to increase my infusions, so maybe I just Gemstone Resonance top, or bottom, and then I can Brittle both of these guys. But if I'm Brittling the Shrike Fiend, then I would want to, like, reject the gift into him. Rather than pushing him for 8. Or attacking him for 1 at disadvantage and pushing for 8. I have 2 of the elements that I need for things generally. I could Ancient Rites of Power for an element. If I Guide the Flow bottom. Okay, that's winning for me right now. What if I just Crystalline Aegis top, Guide the Flow bottom? That would give me Leaf Dark, and I can Caress of the Night the following turn. I'm healthy, so I don't mind tanking. I'm fast, so I'm the focus. That's all generally pretty good. And then that just leaves us with Shackles, who maybe it's just like Chained by Spite with a heal. Latch On is fine. Hopefully. Icy Glare is not bad as long as there's not ice. Dark in the Skies is kind of annoying. I suffer 4. Oh, it didn't do my redemption. Alright, well, both of these guys are just going to immobilize poison. The poison is annoying. Let's go ahead and heal up, I think, if I'm going to be poisoned. But I can easily get rid of the poison on Snowflake. Maybe not easily, but definitely at some point in time I'll be able to. So that seems fine. Let's Brittle here. I wish it were more targets, but it's fine. I think this is also a fine time to go ahead and Frenzy Potion. I could save it for when I'm strengthened. This scenario was by far the easiest one in the game, to your memory. That doesn't, I do not remember this one being easy. I don't remember it being super difficult at all, but... Is there any chance I'm killing the Strike Fiend here with a Frenzy Potion? Maybe. Oh, -1 every element is just not what I wanted to see. Not on the Brittled attack. Dang. You think it was because of Bone Shaper? Well, now I know you're lying. Before I just suspected, but now I know. What can Bone Shaper even do here? Because the hazards do deal damage to summons. So if there's ever anything electrified, your skeletons just walk into it and instantly die. Alright, I can step, push, and then this guy would see going over here to hit Infuser, which I don't really like. Oh, but this guy's gonna go hit Infuser anyway. So it doesn't matter. Oh, and he's gonna get healed going through the thing. Oh, I thought I had a lot more armor than that. I guess I took it off for my... I do not like this positioning. Oh, this is the electrified one. Both of my characters are in it. Well, that is just not good at all. Alright, what can I do? Man, the electrified damage doesn't even help me. It's actually really annoying. Okay, let's Line of Transference off the poison. And then I can heal with Racked with Pain. Let's activate Caress of the Night. I guess I could conserve the wind. I could go really late and go for a tiny heal. Self-destruct here is probably a problem, right? If it's self-destruct, this guy destroys this pillar, which is good, but it's not amazing. I just haven't done good damage to anything. Maybe I want to reject the gift before I heal myself. I would love to bane this Shrike Fiend with Line of Transference next turn. Maybe I'm healthy enough that I can just bane myself right now. Maybe I am. And then... I guess a hazard here with, like, pushing back wouldn't be too bad. Maybe a hazard here and immobilize. It doesn't do all that much for everybody, but... it would be something. Okay, we just need to survive like a turn or two. I think I like the idea of healing my ally and removing that poison more. Not the worst overall. I do not like that booming scream from the living spirit. Yeah, and that 4 damage suffer hurts. Okay, so this guy's gonna hit Infuser, this guy's gonna hit Infuser, this guy's gonna hit Infuser. It's a lot of hits into Infuser, who's also going to suffer 4 at the start of her turn. This guy's going to hit Infuser for 5. Wow, that's all just so bad. So, Infuser, I guess, is going to hope to kill? What if I do attack for 4, attack for 3 into this guy, and I'm strengthened with Frigid Growth? Probably not. I can put an obstacle here, and then I get hit 1 less time. I could move here, and then this guy hits Snowflake. Although Snowflake is not healthy. If I put this Frigid Growth right here, this guy sees that he can go around this way to get here. Remove this poison. Oh, it did let me do the redemption this time. No, it's not. Well, that sucks. Oh, am I soft locked? Well, I'm soft locked. Just 1 second. Oh, is it not F11? There it is. All right. I have reported the soft lock. We're just waiting for my email address to come off of the screen. Hey, Stolas. Yeah, generally having Snowflake does mean win. But we're soft locked here. So as soon as it finishes reporting, it really takes its time in reporting these, though. Okay. But yeah, nothing I can do. Well, I guess we play a different level then. Because I really want Shackles there. I guess I think I activated the chain by spite at the beginning of that round, or at the beginning of the previous round. Okay, we're on the way to the level right now. Well, I guess that's fine. We just won't activate chain by spite. We will do something different. Where's the card that I took out? There it is. Pleasure and pain. What do I even want from Infuser? The pull on Formless Bladestorm could be good. The pull on Coalescing Darkness could be good. The push on Torrential Cleave could be good, as is the Immobilize. I already have late Make Leaf. Yeah, well, level's completely impossible if you activate both of those cards. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a very similar thing. I'm going to rush down the normal Living Spirit with Shackles, and then maybe I just reject the gift on turn 2 into the... I reject the gift into the Elite Living Spirit, killing it. And meanwhile, I will wall off with Snowflake so that things don't get in. Did you make a post with the Satha painting? That should be really fun. I want to look through those cards when once they get posted somewhere. Okay, Redemption Reprisal plus moving in with my Swiftness Potion should be really good. I can get a kill here. And we just won't do Chain by Spite, which is unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. Then here, I'm thinking maybe just wall right here. So I could go for just like a move 3 with Cold Snap. Move here, boom. I like that. And then that leaves Infuser, who... This is moving this way, that's moving that way. Infuser doesn't really want to stand in the water at all. But I could get to here with 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's go for the same thing. Let's go Boon of the Tempest. Do I need Boon of the Tempest? I want the extra move and I want the permanent jump. With Propulsive Tailwind. I don't hate any of this. We make Wind. Snowflake. Oh, wait. Dang it. Redemption Reprisal. White Winds. Is that my fastest move 3? Oh, Birds in a Tempest. Birds in a Tempest is actually really nice here. And then this would be at 13, so I would need to boots both. That's fine. I'll commit double boots for it. Wind. Boots. Boots. And now I can save my potion. And because I placed these here, this guy should have to go around. Which is much better than what I did before. Reprisal, and we can move here. And activate Redemption. Oh, but Snowflake is going to be this guy's focus. That's not the end of the world. What if I Pain Simulacrum right here? And then the Redemption, and then, nice, the Reprisal. Beautiful. Initially you had issues posting, but now you've managed to. Let's see. That looks so good. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. I love that shade of blue. That's like my favorite color. That like sky blue. And I love the snow. That's going to be a lot of fun. I like the shield too. Those are really good colors. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. What is the... Oh, okay. Wait, so is this just a clamping device to help you hold it to make it easier to paint? That's really cool. Since she's the mayor of Frosthaven, you want her appearance to give off cold vibes. Makes sense. Yeah, very, very nice. You like to run the sandals on Infuser to get permanent move 5 jump as a base bottom action with Boon of the Tempest. Yeah. The only problem with that is then... I mean, you have other bottoms that are really nice, like Propulsive Tailwind, that just move and make your elements. And if you lose out on that... See, if I go here, this guy goes 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'll go here. I really like the duelist shoes that let you, let you just do an extra free move action. Ooh, I could come up here. I like that. I wanted to go for the Living Spirit next turn. Oh, the Fiend is going to push me. Whoops. absolutely. It looked really cool. So I could just reject the gift here. I think I'm going to put all the damage I can into the Shrike Fiend. Well, maybe I should have targeted the Living Spirit. Block 8. Because he's going to push me and I'm going to suffer 4 more, right? Oh, nice. He pushed me in kind of a good way, but it meant I don't get to suffer. Okay, so where are the electrified ones right now? These ones. Oh, so Infuser is. I thought that this one wasn't going to be. Maybe I misunderstood. And I thought that this one was going to be. Well, I guess I could move in and reject the gift here. I kind of want to do that. So I think I will. Just move in and reject the gift. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. I could pull in this Shrike Fiend over here. And we could hit it with these two. I don't hate it. At 30, this would be 32. So what is my top looking like? I honestly don't need Biting Frost. So at 32, I make a hazard and I pull this guy down, and then I just step up with Infuser, and I strengthen myself and I attack. And then next turn, I hit with Rising Momentum, which is strengthened for some damage. The problem is I would love to do Guide the Flow with that the next turn. Over here, I really want to get Ruin Machines adjacent to pillars. But maybe that's not too big of a deal. Maybe that's just something that Snowflake can do easily enough. Maybe with Whiteout. Okay, I think this is fine. Dang, except I wanted ice. But I can just remove my own ice. So I could walk through here and I would suffer 4. Or I could... Oh, I didn't put my Swiftness Potion in. Well, I definitely meant to have my Swiftness Potion on. I guess it's fine. Put the damage here. Reject the gift and just kill this guy. Now I don't have to worry about him. And then these guys are just poisoning, so they're not a big deal. You picked both level 5, so you never had Propulsive Tailwind? Yeah, you don't need Propulsive Tailwind, but I've gotten a lot of use out of it. I've really enjoyed it. There's no added effect to this. Okay, this guy moved forward and ruined my Frigid Growth play. Wait, Wait, no, I don't want to put it there. I want to put it here because I need to kill them adjacent to things. And so having a hazard there to where pushing a ruined machine there can kill it is really good. And then now I could move here, but I would have to suffer, so I just stay right here where I am. An infuser... Oh, infuser has to suffer if I go right here, but I can go here. And I never suffer. I don't need the everlasting boots yet. I need to make dark. I didn't even think about not having dark. And we'll use the wind. The leaf? Alright, we get some damage. I was using the regen boots when I didn't have any healing in any of the party. But you are right, I do like the other level 5 card, the Obsidian Shards, I think it is. Okay, so I attack and get rid of my poison, and I just heal big. We're not ready to kill any of these guys. I just want to get this Shrike Fiend dead. So if I want to get the Shrike Fiend to dead, I can double it and I'm strengthened. Attack for 5, attack for 3. Attack for 5, attack for 3. Unfortunately, we have so many zeros in the Infuser deck. That's not guaranteed to kill. I can push with Blizzard for 4 more damage. And then what am I getting with my top? There is this Biting Frost, move an ally and have him attack for 8. I could go late and I could white out to just move guys into position. Move this guy here, move this guy here. Not yet, I don't think. Maybe I'll just heal with a snowball. Oh, I totally forgot about suffering the 4 there. That really sucks. So I take attack. This guy has moved 3. 1, 2, 3. But he's going to move and hit Infuser. So I take attack 4, attack 4, attack 5. Do not love it. Oh, nice. I got a rolling heal. I'll take that. All right, and heal up again. This one's going to be electrified, so just stay right where I am. But cause a little bit of hurt. And now with my strength in here, very likely to kill. And now guaranteed to kill, I think. Leaf Wind, make leaf. Alright. Stack as much damage as I can into this guy. I'm abusing my shackles too much. Not having that potion to get out is really bad. So what could I do here? I feel like we're due for a not attacking card. Well, no, not really. We just haven't seen this signal jam yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 and 5 to self-destruct. Self-destruct can be pretty good here, though, just because it potentially helps the win condition. So what do I need? Guide the Flow generally seems really good to me. You do have a bottom attack on Caress of the Night, but a lot of the time I liked to activate Caress of the Night. Also, Guide the Flow's top move gives you just an insane amount of burst move in some situations. Because it's like move forward, move with the top, move forward, jump, move with the top, and pair that with Rising Momentum, and you can like move 10 in a single turn. It can be pretty good. I really like Guide the Flow. But I do also have Remote Impact myself. Basically every Infuser card is just generally pretty good. I'm wondering if I get here and I Remote Impact, I can reduce the damage to push this guy, and maybe I could kill him while he's adjacent to that. I like that a lot. So go fast, attack, push, then Shackles kills on his turn and Shackles heals. Then these two hit Infuser, which I'm fine with. Snowflake wants to... We'll have one guy killed in the right spot. I am set up with like a Blinding Vortex. If I could get into a good spot for it, I could like push this guy against there. Maybe I just Lifting Gust and push that guy against there. The benefit to Blinding Vortex is I get to pull a lot of modifiers and get some heals into Shackles. So if I'm standing right here, I would hit that. If I'm standing right here, right here. So if I walk on this hazard, I can hit all of these guys with Blinding Vortex. But it is 4 damage of hazard. I could heal myself after and only take 2. And I get to get off a 4 target attack 6 potentially. The only problem is I could kill this guy, but then I get to push other things into position better. It also means that I don't know about this Remote Impact anymore. So maybe that's not the play. Maybe Whiteout's top is better. Or potentially Biting Frost. I'm not strengthened anymore. Do I have Gemstone Resonance? I do have Gemstone Resonance if I wanted to go for that instead. But I like the Remote Impact play. Super indecisive here. I'm going to play those 2 cards and we'll figure it out. Okay, Fuel Leak is not good. That is an extra damage card. So Remote Impact, reduce the damage. I guess Curse is fine. That was making Wind already, so we'll make Leaf. And we're done there. Now Snowflake. This guy's going to die. Let's just put this guy against here. Where are all these curses coming from? Just put him against there, and now I can kill him, and he's in the right spot. This guy's gonna heal off his wound, so I shouldn't have pushed him. Okay, if I suffer 2, then this guy suffers 4. And he dies at the beginning of his turn. And now I heal up. And I could move away. Oh, this guy's going to target Snowflake. That's actually good for me. This one is going to be electrified next turn, so I do want to move away. Man, I don't know what I'm doing here. The other level 2 is heal 5 on top, and then the bottom is the infusion that gives you ward and immune to curse and 3 bonus health. Veil of protection. Alright, I need to move off of here because I can't afford to suffer the 4. If I capture this guy right now with the trainer's net, does it... Okay, it does give me the thing. In that case, given that I need to capture, I can suffer 1 damage less. Suffer 1, make him suffer 2, make him suffer 1, and capture. Maybe I should have saved the capture. Now, once they're destroyed, will this place be electrified at all? Probably not, right? Yeah, the next 2 pillars clockwise become... Okay, so now I don't have to move. Which is good. So I just get attacked once on Shackles, so it's fine. This guy's in the right spot, so we'll put damage into him. Wasn't he an electrified thing? Shouldn't he have healed? Just block that damage. Okay. Now, I don't love this for Infuser. I could brittle all 3. What about Shackles? What is Shackles doing? What is anybody doing? None of these guys are very low. I'm thinking I want to jump over here and lifting gust this guy. He only suffers 8 on it, so it's not enough. But it's pretty good. I could push him over there, and then I could maybe just attack him with Infuser. Jump over, attack this guy. He's in the right hex to die. He suffers 8. So I don't need to hit him very hard. I can just Gemstone Resonance, and that's at a perfect initiative. And then I can run away if I want with my bottom. They just played Fuel Leak, so they can't play that. Okay. Okay. If it's self-destruct, I maybe just stay here. I don't know about that. If it is self-destruct, I just move Shackles and this guy targets Snowflake, and that's good for me. It feels like it's short rest here as well. And I don't hate the idea of just healing up. I also don't hate the idea of stunning a guy with Racked with Pain. I don't hate the idea of giving away a Bane. Just baning this guy right now. Signal jam. Nice. Okay. So I come here. I attack this guy. I push him here. Infuser now that it's signal jam, I have more options. Heal there. Oh, this is going to be electrified next turn, so I think I just hit this guy because I want him to die. Okay, well, a little bit overkill. It's not giving me the +1 for each pair of active infusions, because I have a pair, but it didn't give me the +1. That was an attack 3, and it crit and dealt 6 damage. So those perks have just become rolling zeros. Okay, but I can go ahead and regenerate and ward here since I'm not taking any damage, which is just really, really nice. And then Bane Self. Move here. Give it to this guy. And now I just need 3 damage and he dies on his turn. Getting a lot of machines alive. Maybe I just want to stack up some more hazards. If I get... Okay, yeah. If I get 2 hazards right here, and then I'm over here, and I push something, that can be really good. Problem is, I don't have very many pushes. And by very many, I mean like any. That's okay. So I have Reject the Gift. I don't hate Reject the Gift and just heal. The problem is if it's self-destruct. But if it is self-destruct, then I can stun and figure something out. Swift Pivot. Swift Pivot's bottom's really good. What if I play that right here? Brittle these two and Swift Pivot both of them? It doesn't kill, but it gets them so low that it becomes really easy for me to just push them into pillars. I think. Propulsive Tailwind's top is also really, really, really intriguing here. But I guess I would need Leaf, and I don't have a way of getting it, do I? Because I use the Infusion Potion and I use my perk. There's not no threat with self-destruct. But you are right that it is relatively easy. Why does it say capturable? I haven't like ever noticed that before. Now that this is not a watered hex, oh, there we go. Now that this isn't a watered hex, I just back up and hit with remote impact, and I can hit all 3 of them, and I can even push this guy over there. Not having more pushes here is really sad. We'll just cold snap and figure something out. I don't... Yeah, I want the push. Dang, I would have loved a +1 there. Oh no, I don't need it because it wounds. put him there and he won't muddle me. But this guy will, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Yeah, I just heal up. Although reject the gift does nothing. But racked with pain doesn't do anything either. Hey, we got a curse in their deck. Alright, we got another one down. Do I activate Snowball Bottom here? Why not? Feels like we're going to find enough time for that. And now just these three remain. So this guy, if I push him, that's suffer 8. That's not enough. And plus I don't really have pushes here on Snowflake somehow. The only way I could push here would be Propulsive Tailwind, but I do have Propulsive Tailwind. So I don't hate that. So what if I move and I Propulsive Tailwind? I need a lot of movement for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lost Rising Momentum. Yeah, Propulsive Tailwind is my move for 5. So now that move for 5 jump would be nice. I can get there with Guide the Flow. And then just Ancient Rites of Power. And then I can Propulsive Tailwind to kill this guy the next turn, hopefully. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to move with Ancient Rites of Power. In that case, it seems like I'm being too fancy. I could just come over here and brittle these guys. I think this is fine. I could use Biting Frost to move Infuser closer and give it an attack 8 along the way. And that's pretty tempting. Or I could just Birds in a Tempest. There we go. There's a good use for Birds in a Tempest. Or Crosswinds. Yeah, I've got a lot of options. And then finally heal up and burn at both ends. Just get some damage going. So Birds in a Tempest. And now I'm just going to white out. We're just going to send it. Oh, I'm not going to be able to step him. Man, how much did I miss? I drew a regular miss and a curse. I don't even know where those curses came from. Was it a scenario effect? That sucked. All right, shackles. Let's just do damage here. And then if I come here, this normal has to go right there. Am I not going to suffer 4? I guess because I moved there with jump, I don't. This guy's going to die because he's going to move with fuel leak. You too, David. Have a good one. Oh, he heals too. And I don't suffer any. Okay, well, get him next time. So I can strengthen self. Yeah, I can attack for 3. Because even if it crits, he still lives. I don't need to move. I'll make the leaf. And now I can push this guy. And he dies right there.
And remaining columns go suddenly silent. You pause, hesitant whether you should approach. Just as you begin to inch forward, the altar fires a magnificent bolt of lightning into a nearby wall. Destroying it to
okay, so this is where the level gets harder.
Existed. Inside, more dangerous creatures stir. You are so distracted by this, you hardly have time to react when the last 2 columns spark back to life.
Okay. So now there's a living doom, but we still just need to destroy all the pillars? Okay, so that's not bad at all. And I've got like a move infinity right here. With birds and a tempest. Let's just grab this loot. And then do I want an infusion next turn? I could go for Ancient Rites of Power. Wind Dark. He was making dark already. Oh well. Wow, 12 gold's underwhelming. There's a chest. Oh man. Maybe I just grabbed the chest. Because it looks like I don't need to escape or anything. I just need to destroy this one. So I guess I could Crosswind's Lifting Gust and get it there. And then here I could Redemption. Let's see, if he suffer 8, 7, 6. If he suffers 6, that takes him down to 7 health. Because he gets healed twice. 7 health. Reject the gift plus hopelessness plus taking just a little bit. That seems fine. And then we'll just go get this chest. I'm just not going to kill this guy. I get move 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. It's not quite enough. But I can play Swift Pivot, and that'll get me there. And then I can even soften this guy up with the initial Swift Pivot. And the only thing that doesn't work here is the initiative. So maybe go for this instead. What's that damage like? 8. The only problem is I don't know if that kills or not now. Well, I overkilled the moving a little bit. Oh, a perk, okay. So if I pull him, is he going to get healed? Maybe it's not worth targeting him. I can target this guy. And now I can move here. And now lifting gust. Oh, because of the snowball. It does extra damage, but I just don't have to push into the hazard. I can just push him right here. And now Shackles kills him with the 0 if I can manage. Nice. Okay. And that should win. I would rather pick up a loot than heal one. And I got one of the pets that Shackles needed. I guess it does have to be counted as one of the easiest levels in the game, because I do have a bunch of cards left, and I went just crazy with losses at the end. We'll take 3 damage. Alright, good enough. We got everybody's goal. Nice. Fair enough. Unfortunately, I just didn't get to kill the Living Doom with my Abyss Axe, but that's just a really hard thing to accomplish.
With a thundering explosion, the final rock column comes crashing to the ground, and you can feel the electricity leave the room. The thundering, however, doesn't stop. The entire cavern begins to shake, stalactites fall, and you realize this whole cavern will soon collapse in on itself.
The Rose Gauntlet. So we didn't get one, it's just available for crafting now? After an ally within range 2 suffers damage from an attack, remove all negative conditions from the ally, then perform heal 3, pull 1. In general, this sounds really good. It's just that range 2 is not very much, but this would counter rune machines really hard. So it seems really nice on someone who like isn't exactly certain what to do with their hand slot. Why did I not pick up the hooked chain here? Yeah, I definitely should have picked up the hooked chain on Snowflake. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, I want to build up to that. Oh, but I've got some things I can sell. I've got this Cup of Ventillion. Oh. And this Dangerous Gear. And then I can just sell a hide. And pick up the hook chain. Oh, and I can sell away to net. Alright, that's way better. Way, way, way better. We got a perk here, so we'll just add these. I like these strengthen and allies. Shackles perk. Probably doesn't ever matter. And he just needs to capture 2 more pets. 2 more pets. 2 more enemies. That doesn't have any pets. That doesn't have any pets. That doesn't have any pets. I guess oozes are pets. Alright, let's try this stupid godforsaken level again. This has got to be one of the best parties ever for it, right? Because shackles can make him suffer. Let's try it. Luckily, with 4, 5, and 6, I think this is low enough level characters that he won't be max level.
Blown off track.
Ah, that's fine. We'll just go with these goals. I don't... I do want... Oh, Eruption could be nice for making stuff fast. Although, no, I can just make it with Igneous Path. What am I talking about? Quenched Rage could be nice. I want this Return to the Source. That's what I want. And so we just find 1 to drop. Cooling? I probably need the heal. Force of the Earth? Sure. It's a much better version of a similar effect. Oh, we finally got the Rune Machine back. I gave it away forever ago. And so the only 2 pets I'm missing now are the dragons. We definitely want the ooze, and I guess Snow Imp. Although Lightning Eel could be nice here. Got a couple characters that want the Lightning Eel. In Trap and Snowflake. And maybe even Meteor. All right, so there are going to be 4 elite oozes in the beginning, and we really need to kill them. Then we want to get the boss down by us and just absolutely cover the map. I mean, more than half of the map. Just cover it with a filthy amount of hazards and obstacles and stuff. And then if I have like all of this everywhere from here to the back completely covered, then I can get the boss over here and just push and pull him until he's dead. Yeah, we are monster level 6, which is nice. So let's start. I want everything from here and back to be covered. So I'm going to need a bunch of traps over in that area. I could just start with Igneous Path So if we Birds in a Tempest, and probably Cold Snap, and then I can go for Igneous Path with maybe like a Liquid Stone. Trap. Maybe trap just exploding decoys somebody into all of those hazards that get made. And then Shackles can just tank whatever is left. Break. I don't know if I want to trap there. Alright. They're all hitting. So I will just move up here and make that. And then now Igneous Path. Something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now Liquid Stone. Then Shackles. I guess Shackles doesn't actually take very many of these hits. Okay, that's probably poorly done. And I get crit on the very first attack that I take. We'll just lose a card. Let's make this pull multi-target. If this guy gets pulled through 2, he dies. Which I could do from here. So I could kill this guy. This guy's gonna hit Meteor, this guy's gonna hit Snowflake, this guy's gonna hit Shackles. I wish more were hitting Shackles. Maybe not. Maybe I just let Trap get hit. But if I make multi-target, I can hit those two, and that's maybe good. This guy suffers 4, 8. That would be 16, but that's not enough to kill. But it's a pretty good start. And then this guy, boom, boom, boom. The problem is that Trap gets hit a ton now. I can move here and 2 of them target Snowflake and 1 hits Trap. I think spreading the damage like that makes the most sense. And Shackles doesn't get hit at all, even though I played tank hits cards. Oh yeah, that guy was always hitting Snowflake. Well, that was a bad idea. Alright, very poorly done, but maybe it'll be fine. So, we've got a good number of hazards over here. Not enough yet. I can place my Ooze Pet here. Yeah. Place the Ooze Pet here, and then we just need a couple of traps. We actually are kind of close. So, I can focus on trying to kill. Blizzard kills this guy. Maybe it's just Lifting Gust Crosswinds. Oh, if they get a move card, they're going to focus on moving towards the Ooze, the Elder, right? Do they only do that if he's taken damage? Because none of them moved. Oh, no. Only normals do that, and these are elites. Okay, so they're not going to do that. Well, then, in that case... let's just place down some healing traps. Well, no. In that case, I need to be killing these guys, right? So I could just step here, and Flurry of Nails is very likely to kill this guy. And then Shackles... What am I doing on Shackles? I guess I can just Bane, go after their heal card. Meteor. Heatwave is like close to being okay, but it's not that good. Living Magma, I could move 1, 2. Well, I don't know if that would work at all. I could try to get Leaf for a Quenched Rage, maybe. Let's just attack with Return to the Source and get a kill. Attack this guy and kill him. I can just attack with Lava Bomb to do that same thing. Okay, they're all attacking again. Don't love it. Especially don't love it being multi-target. Okay, good. Trap doesn't get a 0, so that guy dies. Meteor. I guess I kill this guy. And then Snowflake. I could pull the boss in and go ahead and get him in position. Maybe I just pull this guy for a little bit of damage. Run away so that he doesn't hit me. Kill this one. And we can go ahead and place the ooze here. Snowflake can live right here. And I can just make one hazard right in front of her. With Frigid Growth. And then we just need some traps out. Alright, that guy's 13, so he dies to, like, a little attack. I mean, this guy's not immune to Bane. What's the worst that happened? He makes a little 10 health normal guy. I'm not super worried. Okay, so now Trap's focus is making traps. So Trap, move to Trap, and then Trap. Meteor can focus on getting the boss into the corner. So move here and attack him and pull him for 3. And then I just need to get a couple more things over here preventing more summons. And so here, I should have baned to this guy. I definitely should have baned him, but I guess it's fine. Let's just get rid of this poison. And here I go fast and heal myself in place of Frigid Growth. Alright, so Path of Pain here. Here. Stalker Spoils here. Hazard here. Heal myself. Uh-oh. Rolling push 2 and a crit. Oh well. Yeah, he gets 2 little buddies, but that's fine. Remove my poison. And we're pretty happy. No, I don't want to be there. Okay. So Snowflake will just heal herself. He does have a card where he targets the furthest away. Trap. I kind of want to just make more damaging traps, like over here, but maybe not. Shackles. I would love to kill some of these guys. So we'll Racked with Pain and burn at both ends and just see what we can do. And Meteor, I want to be here. So I need to move 1, 2, 3. And then I want a Heat Wave. Maybe not. I want to be over there in Quenched Rage. Let's just short rest. I wanted to play Rain of Fire. Alright, Aeneas Path is totally fine. Rain of Fire plus... I could Heat Wave and kill one of these guys and deal 2 damage to this one. Oh yeah, this is the card that kept messing me up because he gets to move. Alright, let's get the boss over here. And then this guy I'll kill. These guys are attacking in range 3, so I'll just push them as far away as I can. This guy goes into a trap. That's actually really good. And then this guy, let's go ahead and kill him, because trap can replace these traps this turn. Yeah, that worked out really well. Snowflake is just healing herself. And Shackles. Okay, so right now all of these guys are hitting Shackles. So Shackles can just run. I guess I just kill this guy. And then move this way. Trap replaces these traps. And we're happy. Okay. Biting Frost Blizzard doesn't do anything, so let's just long rest and get that heal, because he can still target furthest away. Here, I like short rest. Stalker's Spoil could be good, but probably the thing I want the most is just push him into corner. Then I want Shackles to be right on top of him, I think. So I'll move there and retaliate. And then Meteor... I guess Meteor can focus on taking out some of these guys. Although he's not super good at it. Attacking with Deep Fury seems good here. Okay, he's melee again. Let's go fast here. This is going to summon a bunch of guys. Just everything is going to summon a bunch of guys. But that just what happens when he's fast. Do I not have boots on trap? Alright, so he suffers. This is the one who was already here, right? Then now trap. Please no damage. No, that did damage. Why did he heal 3? Oh, because he's placing his slime even in the hazards. So when he walks, he gets to heal. There's so many of those guys. Okay, only range 2 on the attack, though. Oh, and this guy healed. But it's only range 2 on the attack. So Deep Fury here. Move that guy. And then this guy was spawned this turn, so he doesn't get to go. And I could move this hazard. Trap can replace it. Move that hazard and we get a kill. And now they're all range 2. Eventually those guys will split to death. We don't need Cold Snap. But we've healed a fair amount. And now I can just focus on Crosswinds, lifting, gusting him. I want to go fast and replace this trap. Path of Pain does it. Trap, move, trap, and then a Boar Catcher trap or something. Then over here, I could return to the source for a little bit of damage. I don't have my hook chain for Lava Bomb. What if I just go Quenched Rage him? That seems fine. I'd rather do it faster than Snowflake. Okay. And meanwhile, Shackles... Oh, I'm immobilized. Just get on top of him. Good. Splitting is very nice. Alright. So Path of Pain. Here. Move. Here. And here. That blocks a lot of his available hexes. And then now... Reprisal. He's focusing furthest away, so it doesn't matter. I was supposed to attack first. I'm gonna undo this and attack first. Because I want to move. I never captured an ooze. Maybe at some point he'll make a low health one and I can capture it instantly. Oh, that's right. This heals the guys over there. So they're not actually dying. Wait, could I have pushed him this way? Maybe. It just seems like I did no damage to him. He's still at 168. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, and like all of these guys are full health now. Okay, well, I don't want them having access to healing traps. Wait, what can I even do here? I guess I could hit the boss with dangerous ground. Run up here and attack the boss and pull him a little bit. I don't know. I mean, these guys are so healthy. They're like never dying. I guess I needed to kill them before I started hurting the boss. I don't know. Yeah, the closest ooze heals for the damage the boss suffers every time the boss takes damage. And also, every time the boss takes damage, he makes a new ooze in an empty hex in range 3. Which is why I have all of these hexes completely occupied. So now he can't summon, but like these oozes could just super easily kill me. I guess I just wait for them to get close and I just run over with Meteor and I Heat Wave and I push them away. Because they've got several cards where they don't move. They don't move with Toxic Explosion. They only move 1 with Calculated Strike. It is range 4 though, so that one's dangerous. They only move 1 with Feed. They don't move with Plasma Ward. They don't move with Split. So it's like a 50-50 chance that they just don't move at all. Yes, it is crazy. It's really, really dumb. It's not a good level. It is absolutely not a good level. Alright, I don't think I have... Okay, I do have my push here. Oh, Calculated Strike. That was the worst one. So I probably just sacrificed my trap here, honestly. So Snowflake... I get to push him. And he suffers 8. I think it is worse than Oozing Growth, personally. There's, like, this level just has no redeeming qualities to it. Okay, so do I want to try to kill one of these guys? Because now I can't even pull the boss. I could come down here and pull him here, but that just reduces Meteor's damage. So I guess I back up here. I hit this guy with Exploding Decoy. Oh. I thought the slime only healed the boss. I guess it heals them too. Well. And now he just gets healed for a ton. Do I have a card I want a stamina potion? No, I'm going to rest. Sorry, trap. The traps you've laid are instrumental in the victory, if we're able to win. This is just the one ooze card that we didn't want to see. The one where they move and have extra range. Why did he move there? He still had oh, because they're trying to move to get to the Elder Ooze. That's right. I forgot about that. That one hat, or blank space, actually worked out really well for me. Alright. I want this guy to die really fast. Maybe burned at both ends and kill him. That seems fine. And then here I've got Return to the Source. Or do I have push here? No, I don't. Snowflake's turn here is just not very good. So I need to use that Lightning Eel. I guess I'll use Whiteout's Loss to move him. And I can move him 1 with that. And then I could push him back with Heat Wave. I can pull him with Return to the Source. Let's Heat Wave, because I can push over there too. And that's good. Split is really nice. Oh, I definitely wanted to Heat Wave after. Alright, he hits me for a little bit, but I don't really care. Oh, I can hit all of these guys. It's so funny that the boss... I attack this guy and he heals health. And we want to get back Lifting Gust. Oh, I don't get a card on Meteor, do I? Oh, neither of those cards help me at all on on this guy. Alright, I can suffer 3. I suffer 2 and kill this guy. And then the 3 goes here. And then I burn at both ends and suffer 4. And he suffers 6. And I heal up. And I have Reject the Gift still. So I can reject a Power Potion this next turn. Heat Wave doesn't do anything over there, but that's fine. I just get 4 damage. Man, I'm gonna suffer 2. It probably wasn't worth it. Okay. But now... Lifting Gust, he'll suffer 8. And then Quenched Rage, he'll suffer 8. And Reject the Gift. Okay. I think we're finally in a position now where it's looking pretty good. Oh, I could add push to this, but I'll just short rest and get it back. Get my 5 damage into him. $10 damage. And we're still looking at several more turns. This is definitely not free at this point. But those guys standing still is nice. Hi, Ken. Short rest, and I can go for a fast Lifting Gust that will be suffer 16. I just want to burn at both ends. It's one of my best damaging tools. Do it with Reprisal. And then... Oh, I want to return to the source. Do I have Blizzard? Okay, then I will push him with Blizzard instead. And then I will push him with Deep Fury for the heal. Would you stop going fast and hitting my Snowflake? Unbelievable. You know what? Let's just use this loss too. I'll take 7 damage. That seems worth it. I got a rolling push on my attack with push. But I get the heal. This is the worst level I have ever played. I can't even think of a way to beat it other than doing this. Maybe having Blink Blade like go crazy on him. Maybe that would work. What are they doing? Oh, they got their really bad card. On the bright side, that means Shackles should get hit some here. I wish I had moved Meteor out of the way. Missed. Sorry, Meteor. I failed you. Okay, boss is getting low. I'm getting very low. I'll Lifting Gust make him suffer a ton. And I want to play Return to the Source. He finally got a different card. Okay, we finally get to use this hook chain. Attack him with push. Well, it didn't let me do the hook chain. Add pull 2 to all your ranged attacks. It didn't let me do it. Hey, Anomaly. Okay, well that changes every... Well, I still played Deep Fury. I guess that's fine. I was supposed to pull him back with Snowflake, and then I was supposed to pull him in with Return to the Source, but I guess at least this way I can heal. Oh, I was also supposed to Stamina Potion, but he's low enough. I think it's fine. Yeah, it's one dumb level. That is for sure. Can I stun him? Probably not. Oh wait, he can be wounded. No, he can't. Alright, well doing that racked with pain literally does nothing then. Don't crit me. Alright, 3. If I pull this 13 health guy into 5, 4, 4. No, that's 13 health. That would kill him. Eight is fine, though. Yeah, I was supposed to Stamina Potion, but it's fine. I'm going to try to get my pet here. I should be able to force it. And still win. Oh, move 3. Okay, this can end up being really bad. Can I move this? No, it won't let me move any of them. It would be really nice if I could, because I could get rid of the return to the source, ignore damage once. Oh, and I just healed this guy all the way. Can Shackles still kill him? Even if he's healed all the way? Shackles can make him suffer... Yeah, Shackles can still kill him. So suffer 3. And that makes him suffer 5. And then redemption. And I can just suffer 1? 2? 2. 1 because of the fire. I don't even want to risk the fire, though. I'm just going to do 2. And capture him. Nice. Snowflake survives. Meteor's gonna go down here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, beautiful survival there. Oh, is it going to make the Pain Simulacrum do 5 damage? It wasn't messed up for once? Alright, one more hazard and we just need to survive the level. And I definitely stalled out the inevitable by getting that, pet, but it got me closer to retiring. Worst level I've ever played. Hi, Claw. It's one of the scariest sights I've ever seen. Kill all enemies. I'm sitting here like, why didn't the game end? Wow. I really could have noticed that it was kill all enemies sooner. That's really bad. That means I totally need to change the approach here. And I probably can't go for that pet. Or I can probably go for the pet, but I can go for it later, given that I have to kill an enemy later. So we need to go back a couple turns. And here, I need to just kill the boss ASAP. If I push him this way, does he die? Wound 4, 4, 5. 4 plus 4 plus 5 is 13. So that is super worth. Now... Okay, hasty assault here means that I just have to run away. Yeah. And so we'll just sacrifice Meteor. Can they split? I don't think they can. I think... I forgot about that. I forgot that they could remake the boss. So I can't push him that way. That's so much health that they're ready to heal the boss. Also, like, the game doesn't know what to do with the... It didn't, like, kill the guy who moved into him. There's no way that that's gonna work right. If you step on the slime, you get disadvantage on all of your attacks, and everything takes 2 to move into, I think. Okay, yeah, it's totally fine to have it go this way because... What is my turn? Burn at both ends. Okay. Wait. When did that guy heal up? Oh, when I hit the boss just now. Oh, I see. Okay, then I just need to run. I just won't get the burned at both ends damage. Oh, I guess he's still occupied. That makes sense. Correct you if you're wrong. If you step on the slime, no one spawns? No. The slime is just, it heals the boss for 3 whenever he steps in it. They can enter the boss now, but they have to walk through a ton of hazards to do so. Yeah, the slime just heals them for 3 when they step on it. So having a designated slime stepper is definitely not the worst idea. But he still spawns the oozes even without the slime. Okay, now I just hope that they move. Dang. I don't have any of my healing cards left. I guess I can get a heal from Snowflake. It's just that Snowflake's not doing much of anything. Okay, but I'll get a heal from Snowflake. That'll remove my poison. And then I can reject the gift. And move in. Yeah, moving in here doesn't help me at all. Unless I want to be right here. Oh, that's right. I would have to take hazard damage there. Okay, well, I don't want to do that. So I'll just take the heal. And I suffer 3, which kills this guy and this guy. And then reject the gift doesn't matter, because they're not attacking. Ooh. It makes sense that that guy would go there, but it really sucks that he does. I don't think this can be done. Shall we split? Just split every turn? The problem is that these are relatively healthy guys that are splitting. And I don't have healing on shackles. Okay, so... No, I can't be standing where I am. I need to move to be able to crosswind somebody, because right now I can't crosswind anyone. If I'm right here, crosswinds kills this guy. So right now, lifting gust kills this guy. I guess I can crosswind somebody in to be lifting gusted. So lifting gust kills, then... Problem is there are just too many healthy guys. I just need to see a whole bunch of, a whole bunch of nothings, I think. A whole bunch of splits. Okay, there's one split. The problem is it's the guys in the back. Man, if I had realized I had to kill these guys sooner, I would have focused on them a long time ago. Oh, this sucks so much. They're just going to be too healthy. I actually need them to move rather than splitting. Would actually be a lot better for me. Oh, I was supposed to stamina potion on that turn. It gets me another turn of stamina to do so. So I have to go back. Okay, so the hope... Well, I think if it is split every remaining turn, then I do win. If it's attacks ever, I, like, lose. Feed is fine, because they should suffer a lot of damage with that. Maybe not a lot, but a little. I wish I weren't warded. Oh. Why did my Chain by Spite not go off? Alright, and so now Lifting Gust kills here. And that guy had 7, so he was one of the healthiest ones. I want this guy to be the one that steps on the trap, I think. And then I might need to be here for Lifting Gust and Crosswinds to deal more damage. Don't know why he went there, but okay. Oh, they get the heal too. Oh, I totally forgot that heals. Okay, well that was definitely the worst card. Alright, I mean, just show me split. Yeah. Figured. Man, why couldn't they have been moving earlier? Moving earlier could have been so good for me. All of a sudden, the boss is back up to 21 health. This is such a stupid level. Oh. You can't even do this level on standard. Well, I mean, I cheesed the ever-living heck out of it with the party that I brought, and it still wasn't enough. I don't think it's salvageable here. But I can at least get a turn. I definitely wanted to have Crosswinds Lifting Gust. Oh, there's still a chance. Although, actually, maybe White Winds attack. No, it would just hit 1. I could hit these 3 with the White Winds attack. So I guess we can try both. I do also have the wind. So we can try both. Is every scenario can be beaten on +2 with 2-player? Every level can be beaten on +3. I do agree that 3-player is generally the sweet spot. But every level is beatable on +3, 100%. I definitely should be able to push into that hazard over there, game. Ooh. If I walk here, that's actually huge. Oh, I didn't think about that. Wait, walking there is, like, actually so huge. Do I have a card in hand to lose? Wait a second. Do I just win here? I think I maybe just won? Because of stepping Snowflake forward 1 hex? Because he walks and dies. Oh, he doesn't. He walks and dies. How did he not die? I guess there was slime. Okay, so boss steps and dies. Excuse me? I can't kill him, and even if I could, he would just resummon. Okay, so it's just because one of them... Which one was it that got to him? It must be this one. Okay, there's a slime on this hex. So he stepped on this hex and he got the heal before he suffered the damage, is the problem. But if I just move right here... I even have this heal trap I can utilize. Then I can suffer 3. And now this guy dies. Oh, but that means that a different one will step there. So that doesn't work. And when that first guy goes and dies, it puts a slime there. Oh, did it work? Okay, it did work. And now the only thing I need to do is make him suffer 1 damage. I don't have a card in hand, do I? No. Everything except miss kills. Easy. Oh, wait. No, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Capture. I am never playing this level again in my entire life. You found a 2-player team you just can't seem to make work. Level 1 Deathwalker with level 1 Trap. Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty hard. It wasn't that Slime overruled the hazard, it's just that he was getting healed and suffering the damage, and he was healing first. Come on, you should not play a level and have to have this much damage output. 3 characters over 100, over 400 damage put out. That's just so stupid. Alright, but now we never have to play that level ever again. That level took me like 10 tries total, because I tried it a couple times a couple years ago and just gave up on it.
Ooze drips and dang.
I'm not playing on a stupid difficulty. You get Brum extracts there, I didn't know that. You get to make a poison, immobilized trap. That's not the worst item.
It's a rare sunny afternoon in Frosthaven.
Ugh, attacked, of course. You really don't feel Meteor. You're only level 4 with him, but it's not easy to play, and hazards only deal 2 damage for you. Yeah, he gets a lot stronger when the hazards scale up a little bit more. Just make sure you have the 3 checkmark perk. That's like the most important thing for Meteor. And then after that, look for ways to buff the movement on Igneous Path. If you can get some items, even with just a pair of boots that make Igneous Path's bottom a move 3 with fire, that helps a lot. A lot. So just a pair of boots for +1 move and some fire, and then you can have a turn where you do something like step away from a monster with Igneous Path and then attack them with Force of the Earth. And it's attack 1, but you'll pull them through and they'll suffer 4 damage even if the hazards are only 2. But once you hit 5, probably the hazards will go up to dealing 3 damage, and it's pretty good. And when you're also on lower levels, this eruption loss, the eruption loss is really, really, really good. If you can get like 2 or 3 enemies with it that are suffering 4, and then you make hazards under it too for the future, that can be really, really nice. If you have enhancements, I love adding a +1 push to Liquid Stone. Super, super cheap and really, really, really good. It's definitely, it's hard to play, but once you get the hang of Meteor, he can be really, really good. And then as the levels scale up and your hazards deal more damage, the monsters get stronger. But like if your damage output goes up by 50% from going from 2 to 3 damage, it's pretty huge. Do I even have materials to lose? I have to lose 4 materials. Dude, getting attacked is so dumb. How are there this many lurker attacks in this stupid game? Because I should only have attacks from the lurker deck, and I just keep drawing these minuses over and over. Whoops. The enhancer got wrecked. Great. Alright, at least I had enough to rebuild it. Can somebody train a soldier? I feel like I should be able to train more than 2 soldiers at a time. Level 5, yeah, Whipping Gale is really nice. So is Shifting Snow, but I like Whipping Gale. Although I'm really sad that the hooked chain did not work correctly. We won't get to find out until level 6 with Stormwall if it just never works correctly. I don't know. All right. Well, that will be it for now. There are 3 levels left. So I'll need to find some way to cheese this Expedition North. Funnily enough, a 2-man party that would be really good here would be Deathwalker Trap. That would be really good. Upper Spire is just a generally difficult level. It's one of the few levels where, like, if you tell me that having a Bone Shaper, please try it. Well, see, the nice thing about this level is, with Bone Shaper or Deathwalker Trap, is that Trap has invisibility, and Deathwalker's teleports are really, really good. Yeah, Expedition North is a really dumb level. It is a really, really dumb level. It seems like Deathwalker should be really good there, because you can, like, get shadows and then teleport from one room to another. The only problem is that's, like, all bottom actions. You just don't ever want to play, like, any top actions. At level 1, neither is very good at much. Yeah. Trap is definitely a lot weaker super early until he gets some levels. Deathwalker, I think, is a very solid level 1 character, but it's very scenario dependent. Like, whether there are some levels where Deathwalker is just the absolute best thing you could possibly imagine, and there are some other levels that Deathwalker can really struggle in. The only thing Trap has going for him at level 1 is turn 1, you can do some sort of bottom trap like Electrified Net or Honeypot. So a bottom trap with Improvised Improvement, and you get a 5 damage trap out of that. And then you can dismantle bottom with Boar Catcher top. And so you place the Boar Catcher top, and then you dismantle your 5 damage wound trap into your 4 damage trap, and then you have a 9 damage wound trap. And you can pull something with Exploding Decoy or hit it with Flurry of Nails. And, like, that is the level 1 trap combo. And so, like, low level, that will one-shot, like, Cave Bears. Polar Bears? Let's see. Yeah, that one-shots normal Polar Bears on Monster level 3. If you're just playing normal, if you pull a 0 on the attack modifier, you one-shot Elite Polar Bears. It takes getting to turn 3 to do it, but just like 2 turns of setup, you can get one really nice trap. Other than that, you're, like, hoping to just distract the enemies a little bit. Spiked Pit's 2-turn immobilize can be nice, but yeah, it's not super strong when it comes to damage output. Yeah, your puzzle book says coming soon. Mine does too. If you're right here looking for the energy source, in the main game you play Jagged Shoals and then Ice Flows and then the Thawed Wood, and the Thawed Wood is the place where you get the energy source. Yeah, it takes a while for Drill to set up, and the Deathwalker is pretty useless. Yeah, I can definitely see that. You read people were trying to make a perfect team comp for Expedition North and just barely made it. Yeah, I don't like Expedition North. I do not. I mean, my hope is just that invisibility can cheese it. If I make a new Deathwalker, she won't be level... She won't get to take the invisibility card. So that would be a downside. So maybe Trap Blink Blade. And just go invisible on both characters. Trap has 2 stamina potions, so he can be invisible for like 9 turns in a row, basically. Well, no. But with the way the scenario works, Trap also has like decent moves. I have 2 move 5s on him from an enhancement. So I think Trap will do really well in the Expedition North. Oh, especially because with my top, I can put out heal traps. Yeah, Trap will do really well in the Expedition North. Yeah, the snow piles and the sliding walls. Where the things rotate and you have to put your movement into the snow. So like you're just not really playing the game. For that, you took Drifter with +2 move. That also sounds pretty good. Yeah, because like I think depending on the level, I think the last time I played it, the snow piles all had 6 health. So that would just be one turn of Drifter standing next to it, which sounds pretty good. But anyway, it is time for me to go. Have a good day, everybody. Hopefully Expedition North tonight, although I don't know about that. It might not be until like Sunday or Tuesday. Because I have work tomorrow and Monday. You failed again and again, and then Drifter just did it. That's why I'm hoping that I can just go with invisibility. Just go with an invisible trap and go with an invisible blink blade and just win, hopefully. Have a good one, everybody.